Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best space heater.
Starting at number 5.
Amazon Basics Small. The Amazon Basics Small Space Heater is exactly what it claims to be, a compact heater for warming up the air immediately where you're sitting or lounging. It's perfect if you don't want to spend a bundle and don't need to warm up a whole room, but feel chilly when you're working at your desk or reading a book. The Amazon Basics Small Space Heater is a little box that at 5.9 by 3.2 by 6 inches is almost pocket size. In our tests, it was able to raise the temperature in our 15 by 10 foot test room evenly by only about 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit. However, when it was sitting right in front of us, it was able to warm us up by 4 degrees. Because of its low wattage, it has the lowest energy consumption of all the other heaters we reviewed, only 0.12 kilowatt hours. This heater couldn't be easier to use as it has just one heat setting. However, when it's heating, the Amazon Basics Small Space Heater does get warm to the touch, particularly on the front where we recorded a temperature of 123 degrees Fahrenheit. We measured a sound level of 51.4 decibels, which is a tad loud for an object that will be quite close to you. At less than 1.5 pounds in weight, it's easy to tote from room to room, and it's so small that it won't take up much room in a closet when it's not being used. It could even be stashed in an office desk drawer.
Coming at number 4.
Dyson Purifier Hot Plus. The Dyson Purifier Hot Plus Cool HP07 is way more expensive than just about any space heater on the market, but it has a lot going for it, making it one of the best space heaters. For starters, it's beautifully designed, though its modern look may not appeal to everyone. In addition to heating, it can cool off a room and purify the air, so you are essentially getting 3 appliances in one. In a 15 by 10 foot room, the Dyson Purifier Hot Plus Cool HP07 raised the temperature very evenly on its highest setting, increasing the temperature by 7 to 8 degrees Fahrenheit in 20 minutes. However, it used more energy than any other model we tested, an average of 0.34 kilowatt hours. In spite of the fact that the Dyson has many functions, it's intuitive to program with the remote. In addition to changing the heat level, you can set the unit to oscillate, adjust the airflow speed and direction, set a timer, and turn on a night mode to dim the display and slow down the fan speed. You can only operate the heating element of this appliance with the remote, and if you lose it, it will cost $30 to replace. All of the surfaces on the heater stay totally cool, so there's no chance whatsoever that anyone will get burned from touching it. There are also no fan blades, which makes it very safe in cooling mode as well as very easy to clean. When it's heating on high, the Dyson reaches a sound level of 55.8 decibels, which is about as loud as a coffee maker. It's roughly the same as most of the heaters we tested.
At number 3.
Dr. Infrared Heater. With its wooden casing and rectangular shape, the Dr. Infrared Heater DR998 could be mistaken for a subwoofer speaker. It's well constructed and looks substantial. While it would fit in well in a room with a lot of wood furniture and a warm color scheme, it might seem out of place in a home with a gray and white palette that's currently in fashion. When running on a high heat setting in our 15 by 10 foot test room, it was able to increase the temperature by about 4 degrees Fahrenheit, and this heat was distributed fairly evenly with just a 2-degree difference around the room, similar to most of the heaters we tested. When placed close to where we were sitting, it was able to warm us up in under 30 seconds. This heater uses an average amount of energy compared to the other space heaters we tested. Right on the front, it has large, well-marked control buttons and an LED display that shows the settings with easy-to-read numbers. This heater can also be used as a humidifier as well as a fan for cooling, and you can set it to oscillate up to 360 degrees for a more even distribution of air. At 25 pounds, this is a heavy and hard-to-lift space heater. However, it has wheels that make it easy to roll across the floor or into a closet for storage.
Number 2 of my list.
Vornado VH200 Heater. With its small size, silver-toned casing, and trapezoid shape, the Vornado VH200 heater is unassuming. However, it was still able to increase the temperature of a small room by about 6 degrees Fahrenheit in just 20 minutes and provide even heating across the room. If you place it right in front of you, you'll feel warmer in as little as 30 seconds. The Vornado uses an average amount of energy in relation to other space heaters, about 0.26 kilowatt-hours. However, once the room warms up, you can use the numbered thermostat dial to turn down the temperature and save energy. As it's operating, all of the Vornado's surfaces stay cool to the touch, so you don't need to worry about accidentally burning yourself. Plus, at 45.5 decibels on high, this was the quietest space heater we tested. It sounds more or less like a humming refrigerator, so it shouldn't interfere with a phone call or a TV show. We think the Vornado VH200 is a great choice if you're looking for a small and unobtrusive space heater that still has the power to heat up a room. On top of that, it's great value for the money at less than $100, which is why it's one of the best space heaters.
And number 1.
Lasko FH500. Although it's over 3 feet tall, the Lasko FH500 is slim and has a clean, uncluttered design. In a 15 by 10 foot test room, at its highest setting, it surpassed every other heater we tested, and raised the temperature perfectly evenly by 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It was also quick to heat up. Within 12 seconds, we felt warmer. In spite of its great heat output, it drew an average amount of energy in relation to the other heaters. However, there is an eco mode if you want to save on your bills. After you set a precise temperature, the power cycles on and off to reduce energy consumption. The fan can be set to oscillate for even distribution of heat. And you can also set a timer to shut the unit off automatically after up to 8 hours. None of the surfaces on the Lasko itself present a burn hazard if you've got children running around, and it's not too loud either. Inside the Lasko there's a permanent filter which needs to be popped in before first use and then vacuumed every 2 weeks to keep it in top condition. This heater can be controlled by its panel or by a remote control, which you can store in a pocket on the back of the tower. With all of this in mind, it's easily the best space heater.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.